All right, buddy, today I'm going to show you the most terrifying, most cursed, most horrifying, most I wish this never existed places in the world. But let me tell you, this isn't just your average scary story. This is literally history's nope, I'm out moments. Because look, for example, they say go to Isle of Dolls, but dude, have you ever imagined encountering thousands of toy dolls hanging on every square inch of an island? Now let's get to Aokigahara Forest. If you add this place called Japan's Suicide Forest to your visit list, I need to send you to a therapist because this forest at the foot of Mount Fuji is filled with such energy that even your GPS gets confused, your compass doesn't work. And of course, Logan Paul comes here to vlog because internet celebrities are apparently exempt from sensitivity training. But here's the real story. This forest has been harboring Japan's darkest secrets for centuries. And the magnetic fields under the volcanic rocks really do affect electronic devices. So even science is like, yeah, here's a nope from me too. Poveglia Island is Italy's come for the pasta, stay because you're dead version. This small island off the coast of Venice has such a history that Quarantine Station, Plague Cemetery, Insane Asylum Trilogy makes a combo. And legend says 50% of the island's soil is made of human ash, which is mathematically impossible, but you get the vibe. Also in the 1930s, the doctor at the asylum here was lobotomizing patients, then died jumping from the bell tower. But some say ghosts pushed him, and I remind you of Occam's razor, maybe the guy just went crazy from guilt, doesn't have to be a ghost. Edinburgh Castle's dungeons are Scotland's "we invented haunted tourism before it was cool" version. This place is so intense that scientists did an experiment here in 2001 and 51% of participants reported paranormal experiences. Of course, this could be caused by factors like infrasound, low-frequency sounds and humidity levels, electromagnetic fields. But you try explaining that in a 400-year-old torture chamber, who's going to listen to you? Bhangarh Fort in India, the situation is taken so seriously that the Indian government has legally banned entry after sunset. According to the story, a sorcerer falls in love with Princess Ratnavati. Behold, my princess, a magic potion!
Oh, what is
Drink this and be enchanted!
it? It sparkles so!
When the princess spills the potion, the sorcerer curses everyone and everyone dies. Classic Bollywood drama but with real-life consequences. Hoia-Baciu Forest in Romania is a total paranormal activity hotspot because this forest operates on the Bermuda Triangle but tree version concept. There's a perfectly circular clearing in the middle where nothing grows and scientists still can't explain it. Also in 1968, a photographer takes a UFO photo here and that photo still hasn't been debunked. So either UFOs are real or Photoshop skills back then were better than we thought. But the funny thing is, the Château is still a place where the family lives, so there might be, honey, the ghost kept me up again conversations at breakfast. Château de Brissac in France hosts the Green Lady Ghost. This ghost is the spirit of Charlotte de Brissac,
who was killed by her husband along with her lover in the 15th century.
and moaning sounds are heard in the towers throughout the night. Monte Cristo Homestead is known as Australia's most cursed house, and the owners have turned it into a tourist attraction because capitalism always finds a way. The house's maid lived chained in the caretaker's house for 23 years. A child fell down the stairs and died. A maid burned to death under the bed. Total tragedy bingo card. Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia brags, "We invented solitary confinement, but now only hosts ghosts because the prison closed in 1971. Al Capone stayed here and said he talked to the ghost of someone named Jimmy he killed in his cell, which is ironic because Al Capone literally killed hundreds of people. I wonder what's special about Jimmy. Now let's get to the Tower of London, which is in "We've been collecting ghosts since 1066 mode. Anne Boleyn's headless ghost walks the corridors.
Two prince ghosts play in the White Tower.
Lady Jane Grey's ghost is still seen 466 years after her execution. This place is a total ghost all-stars team, and the best part is this place is still an active royal palace, so the royal family is like, yeah, we know it's haunted, but it's prime real estate. At Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana, they say there are at least 12 ghosts, but the most famous is Chloe, a slave who had her ear cut off and then poisoned her former masters and was lynched. They say her image is in a photo, but that photo is so pixelated. I want to ask, are we filming Finding Bigfoot, bro? Ancient Ram Inn is England's oldest and most haunted pub, standing since 1145. And this place is such that the owners list devil worship, child sacrifice, priest murders, like they're reading off a menu of horror factors. One time, a couple staying here was thrown from the bed by an entity at midnight and never came back. I wonder if there's a TripAdvisor review saying, would not recommend 1 star, mattress was uncomfortable, and also we were assaulted by a demon. Now look, you know what all these places have in common? They all harbor history's darkest moments. Death, torture, tragedy, and the human brain puts its pattern recognition into overdrive here. Because of the phenomenon called pareidolia, we see faces and shadows. Sounds below 19 Hz, called infrasound, vibrate our eyeballs and give us the "I saw something" feeling. Electromagnetic fields affect our brain activity and create hallucinations. Sudden changes in humidity and temperature create cold spots, which aren't ghost signs, just physics. But here's the beautiful part. These scientific explanations don't make the story less creepy, because truly horrible things happened here. Real people suffered, so the real haunted place isn't the buildings but our collective memory, deep right. But bottom line, let me say this. Don't add these places to your visit list. Stay home, watch on YouTube, stay safe, because some experiences aren't worth the FOMO. And if you really want to go, take a solid Wi-Fi connection and power bank so at least you can post an Instagram story when the ghosts attack. Prioritize your content creation, my friend. And yes, I know throughout this video I both told you scary stories and said actually all of these can be explained by science, but that's life. Be rational and also turn on the lights when you go to the bathroom at 3 a.m. That's enough for this video. If you go to these places and come back alive, let me know. I'll watch from YouTube, because I'm not chaotic good, I'm lawful coward tactics. See you, and I hope you don't see toy dolls in your dreams tonight, because I know everyone's paranoia increased after Isle of Dolls. Peace out, and please go to therapy instead of going here. It's healthier.